Our first comedian is our regular. And he just loves opening for you guys. He just loves seeing all these just smiling and laughing faces. So yeah, come on, bring it on. Please welcome Stephen.
Wow, you guys are fucking close now. That's cool. Yeah, I know I'm like shaking a little and my pants are wet, but I swear to God that's not nerves, it's just raining outside, you know? Any ghost fans in the audience tonight? Anybody believe in ghosts? Okay, cool, we got someone who got haunted. But I don't believe in ghosts. I think they were invented by landlords in order to make their non-haunted rental property seem like a better investment than it really is. You know, like you're willing to overlook a lot when the landlord tells you that the next place over has like walls bleeding, the walls bleed at night, and like screaming coming from the attic. But no, I don't trust ghosts like that, man. Ever since I went on a date with this girl to a medium, which should have been a red flag that she wanted to go to a medium in the first place. Like, if you really believe in spirits, you don't want to go on your first date to like talk to spirits that have been following you around. They know your masturbation habits, they know your credit score, they know about that racist joke you keep trying to do for some reason that never works. But yeah, no. But she asked this medium, should I be with Stephen? Weird first question, but should I be with Stephen? And the medium said that the spirits say, you're with him now. Like really, spirits? You can just do me a solid and say yes? I mean, there's a yes and a no on a Ouija board for a reason, you know? We don't expect that much from the dead. And yeah, I did wear this shirt just for that stupid-ass joke. It's called commitment. But like, you're with him now. You couldn't have just said, hey, you're about to get railed out and it doesn't matter. You know, like, that's the kind of medium I would be. I would be like the first psychic to ever get like charged with spiritual harassment. But yeah. I've recently started trying to cover up racist graffiti in order to, you know, fight against racism in the easiest possible way. But it is dangerous at first because at first it's just you and a spray paint can and a swastika. And if anyone walks by, that looks pretty bad. So I've been doing it under the cover of darkness, by which of course I mean in blackface, so people don't think I'm racist. But yeah, I've lived in Germany for a little bit, and there's one big difference from America is that you can't just change your name to whatever you want. I mean, I knew you guys didn't have freedom, but goddamn. Like, in America, you can change your name to Dr. fucking Neck Rub! And you can make it so everyone has to sing it every single time. Dr. fucking Neck Rub! And I think that might be part of the violence problem in America, actually. I don't know, that kind of thing. There is one loophole in Germany, actually. You're allowed to change your name to something more European in order to fit in. So I've decided to change my name to Syphilis. Syphilis had a pretty good run in Germany, I think. It's a very European and sophisticated kind of name. I was worried I did have syphilis at one point because I did have like all the symptoms, you know, the muscle fatigue and the weakness and the aching and the memory loss. But as it turns out, I'm just weak and lazy and stupid, according to my doctor. And there's no shot in the ass for that. But yeah, no, I am pretty lazy. If you reframe sitting on your ass doing nothing as winning the battle against suicide, that sounds a lot more romantic, you know? One day at a time, one day at a time. And can we give it up for Unikeller's comically large beers, everybody? Love these things, yeah. But I actually, I lost my job as a boxer, by which I mean I put women's underwear into boxes recently. And I became a slightly less, I had to get a slightly less ridiculous job as a sexy single girl in your area. As it turns out, I'm not a very good sexy single girl. They fired me because the things I said were too weird and creepy. So I'll let you be the judge. I'm going to read you some of the things that I wrote for them. If it's not too wet, let's see.
Was that the first one?
Yeah. Hello, name in city. I juice, and I accidentally put my hand in a blender. Whoops. Now I can't finger myself or do push-ups properly. Can you help me? And they're just like, yeah, that one's actually pretty good. Everyone wants to be some nice fingerless girl's hero. This is the one where it got a little dicey. Hey, name in city. I like my steak rare and my dick raw. Either way, there will be blood. And the weather is really nice tomorrow. Want to come smash the patriarchy with me? And they were like, can you maybe not mention blood or, challenging the status quo? That would be nice. And I was like, oh, I'm just getting started. So here's the one that got me fired. Do you bleed? Are you beautiful? Do you feel desperation? None of that matters, ever since my ex-boyfriend blinded me in an acid attack. Now, all I can do is feel, and my God, is that sexy. I am an endless labyrinth of holes to be filled. I am the grasping, lusting hood of darkness. I am a black flag on a vagina. I am anarchy. And they were just like, no, this one is too, no, we cannot use this one. And what did you mean by throws the paper? What the hell was that? But no, so that was my 2020. How about you guys? It's been a bad year for everyone, I think. Remember the murder hornets? That was almost a thing, but... Then I remember the killer bees have been a thing for like 30 years and have not been the problem that I thought they would be, unfortunately. But it does give me hope for more badass arthropods to come out in the future. So maybe for 2021 we can get some mandatory assisted suicide crabs, or I piss on your grave lobsters, slaying mantis would be cool. I don't know, I fucked the rule of threes. How about gang rape ants? Gang rape ants for 2021? I don't know, I'm trying to become a noun comedian where I kind of just name things. I think that's the future of comedy, Let's see, any lizard fans in the audience? Okay, cool, you know where this is going. So there's this one lizard with no arms and no legs. It's called the Blindschleiche in German. But in English, I looked this up, it's called the long cripple, actually, for it is a long cripple. And the fascinating thing about a long cripple is that that's also the name of my penis, and that's gonna be the rest of my set, is just names of animals that sound like disappointing genitalia. So here we go. We got the long bloodhead tree snake, box jellyfish, slow loris, bushmaster, of course. How about the wet dog, because it smells like old oatmeal and comes every time you call it. And I'd like to end this on a little bit of a story, a true story. I went on a date and got cock-blocked by a pigeon, actually. So this very, very fat pigeon just falls straight off the roof, as pigeons are not supposed to do. And she's like, oh no, Frau Grau. That's right, she named it Frau Grau, the gray woman. And she took it into a bar, again, exactly what you do with a disease vector. Sorry about the bird flu, guys. And then she just ran away, never saw her again. But I did see the pigeon again, just like falling off that same roof. Like it's a pickup artist pigeon, is what I'm saying, and that's probably what I should have called that story, the pickup artist pigeon. All right, thanks guys, I appreciate it, and have a good night.